Alright, we're back in business again. I changed some more settings, so hopefully it doesn't happen even again. I mean, honestly, at this point, I can't figure out what the problem is. I've had to restart the live stream at least 5-6 times. So now I have it so that the window won't minimize when I open another app on the phone I'm using the live stream. It zooms to fill, and I've changed the aspect ratio of the camera, so hopefully it works. Hopefully it doesn't do anything. I'm actually not going to zoom in because every time I've zoomed in, it has had a problem. So I'm just going to go with what I have right here. And I can see it's already messed up on the live stream. It's already messed up. But it's still watching. So what I'm gonna do is just videotape it to the best I can. So on my phone screen, it's actually not bad. It's only on my laptop. So you know what? I think it actually may be a thing on my laptop. I'm not quite sure. So I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here. I'm risking it. Here we go. Southwest is taking off. So previously I've had to start this many times, so hopefully this one works. I think my computer, my laptop, is having a fit because on my laptop it's way lower quality even though it's set at 720p, and it's also cutting off. Like there's white margins on the right and bottom of the screen. I don't know what that is, but on my phone it's showing up just fine, so I'm just gonna trust that it is showing correctly. Comments is on. Alright, everything's looking pretty good. Alright, so we've got Asiana arriving at LAX in 8 minutes. An Super A380. So, that should be pretty cool. Delta right here taking off. For Denver. A319-114. Please comment if please leave something in the chat if the live stream is working okay, because I can't tell if it's working. From what I can see on my laptop, it's not. Got a good view of the Southwest terminal there. I might be able to go up and get in yeah, so you can see Tom Bradley there. I believe, yeah, we have Asiana turning on final right now. Asiana Super A380, and we have Lufthansa, another Super A380 coming in, I believe around 4:15. So in between that, we should have some Southwest departures. I'm hoping they'll put a few long hauls out on the north side. They did this morning, but right is a shorter runway, so I think they have to use for like the 787 and for the 747 and the 380, they have to use 25 right because 24 right is just too short for any of those to take off. But I believe the A350 and the 777 have a high enough performance to take off 24 right. So I'm wondering if a few of those will come out. But right here we've got Delta Sky West. (4126) going to Reno. (737-800). Going to Las Vegas. And here, out in the distance, I believe you should be able to see right out there is Asiana Super coming in from Seoul. Asiana 204 from Seoul, from A380-800, landing here at LAX in 1 minute. Well, actually more like 30 seconds. Here we go. Beautiful touchdown there. Leaving plenty of smoke behind. Plenty of smoke left behind from its 22 wheel landing gear assembly. We've got Tom Bradley over there. Still haven't seen Virgin push back yet. It's been quite a while. I believe it came in the first live stream today, when everything was going so smooth and I didn't know anything about all the problems they're gonna have. I believe is when Virgin came in and parked the Tom Bradley, but yeah, it still hasn't gone. It's been about 3 hours now. Almost 3 hours. We have Southwest Airlines 3387 going to Baltimore, Maryland, 737 MAX 8. So Southwest is waiting on Delta SkyWest 3812 from Sacramento in E175. Just right behind. All right, now we go to Southwest 3812, going to Baltimore. beautiful pair of CFM LEAP engines. Here we go on the move. The MAX is a beautiful airplane with an ugly past. See if you can watch it lift off from over there. Finally, over here we have Alaska 3391. Little E175 to end the takeoff lineup. Here it goes. I believe it's going to go right away. Here it goes. Maybe not. Alright, Alaska on the move. And we have Delta popping up out of nowhere. Service 2120 to Las Vegas. A319-114. And landing, we have a United 757-300 coming in from Honolulu shortly, in about 5 minutes. We have EVA Air, service number 12 from Taipei to Los Angeles, a 777-300ER. That should be nice. And I'm still looking for Lufthansa Super, Lufthansa. We have United. CRJ 700. Going to Santa Barbara. Wow, short flight. Just up the coast, like 75 miles. Santa Barbara's only about a hour and a half, 2-hour drive depending on the traffic from here. And a 15-minute flight. United SkyWest 5419. CRJ 700. It looks like just to the right in the background you have another Southwest 737 MAX getting ready to go. And here we have Delta SkyWest. $37.24 from Spokane. Got a few more coming in. Alright, here we go. We have United coming in from Honolulu. United 1221. 757-300. Down a little bit late. Oh, that is what I want to see. This is what I've been waiting for all day. Okay, so we have BA. We have Speedbird. 282 Heavy going to London Heathrow, a 777-300ER. Going to be taking off on the north side. Fanning back to Speedbird 282 Heavy, getting them priority. If only I can stop coughing over the nice engine sound. This 777 fitted with the GE90 engines. Beautiful engines. Look into the engines. As you may notice, the left or the right-hand wing engine has a visibly larger cone than the left-hand engine, and that's something I've always wondered about. I still haven't figured it out. Come on, cars, don't pollute the nice noise of a GE90 spool up. So, starting to pass. And in a second, we should have an unrestricted beautiful spool up there on British Airways, going to London Heathrow. We've got Delta there pushing back. Delta pushing there from the gate. Delta 464 going to Kahului. 767-300. And we've got American Eagle 3240 looking a little high on the approach there. And floating a bit. Coming in from Bozeman. And we have Southwest 3712 going to Phoenix, 737 MAX 8. And hopefully we'll have Lufthansa Super coming in soon. Still don't see it quite yet. Although I do see EVA Air BR12 from Taipei to Los Angeles, 777-300ER landing at LAX in 1 minute, I believe. Man, Southwest better go. EVA Air is getting kind of close. Oh, there we go. Parking brakes are off. Once again, beautiful airplane with an ugly pass. Now we've got EVA 12 Heavy coming in from Taiwan. 777-300ER. And we have Virgin on the move over here. I believe doing flight VS8 going to London Heathrow, although it looks to me like it's going south. We have Air Canada 556 from Vancouver, Alaska 1160 from Portland, and I'm gonna check up on that Lufthansa Super. We've got a King Air turboprop, King Air 350. Little airplane. Braving the Bravo. We have Alaska 1431 going to Everett Airfield in Seattle. .737 MAX 9, another beautiful airplane with an ugly past. I believe that is not a regular Alaska flight either. I think that is a aircraft repositioning. Because that's not one of their normal routes that you can fly. We have Delta 700 going to Detroit, and we have Delta 311 going to Kona, an A321-211 and an A321-271neo. And before that, we have Alaska 1160 landing from Portland, and then in 10 minutes we have Lufthansa Super from Munich. We also have another Delta flight, 76. So we have 3 Delta flights taking off. Unfortunately, all the long hauls are going south, I think. Did you see that patch of smoke just come out there? I don't know what that was. Was that out of the engine or was that the tire? Well, whatever it was, they're going in the air, so... We now have Delta 464 going to Kahului. Oh, that's the same one that's been sitting there for a while. After that, we have, or before that actually, that's what Delta's waiting for, is Air Canada 556 coming in from Vancouver, and then after Delta takes off, we have Lufthansa 453 Super A380 coming in to land. Alright, we have Delta 464 going to Kahului right here, 767-300. Alright, Delta 464 on the move. I think this is going to be a turn and burn. I believe, yeah, this is definitely going to be a turn and burn. That one going to Kahului. And we have Lufthansa flight 453 Super coming in from Munich, an A380-800. It's still a little bit of ways out, so we'll take a look at Latam here. Latam, I believe, is going to go south, unfortunately. But we did get lucky with that VA 777 departure earlier on 240. Alright, so we have Lufthansa coming in. Right there in the distance. This, I believe, is going to be the last Super A380 of the day to land on the north side. All of the rest of them will be departures on the south side. Let's see if we can get a little bit of an early touchdown. Ooh, look at those corrections. Amazing touchdown, leaving again a bunch of smoke from the landing gear. Take a look at what else is coming in here to LAX. So we've got a lot of SkyWests. We've got a 787 from Hong Kong. And a few other planes. Freighters probably going. We've got a few 747 freighters, which are probably going to go south. Oh, we've got Hawaiian 10 from Honolulu to Los Angeles, landing at LAX in 8 minutes. Yes, there's things in there. although it looks like it's going to go south. We have an Embraer 175 and Alaska 3435 from San Francisco. And then after that we have Hawaiian 10 coming in from Honolulu. I'm hoping we're gonna get some north side long haul departures. We got Asiana. Well, no, that was an arrival, but we got British Airways going to Heathrow 777-200ER earlier today. So I know that the 777 and the A350 definitely have long haul. Those long haul planes definitely have the performance to take off on 24 right. But I don't believe the A380 does. But I'm hoping we can get in a few long haul departures on 24 right. It's looking good for in about 45 minutes to an hour because there's going to be a huge rush of traffic leaving. So we'll probably get at least a few coming to the north side to alleviate some of the traffic jams on the south side. And here on the distance we have Hawaiian 10 coming in from Honolulu, an A330-200. And then we have, after that, a Southwest 5388 from Sacramento, American Eagle from Vancouver, Delta SkyWest from Sacramento, and then we have United 802 from Hong Kong. A lot of the planes have been floating today on touchdown because of we're getting a bit of a strong headwind coming in from the ocean. So I believe the next plane we have is Southwest coming in from Sacramento. Now I don't know exactly what area is the best to look at, but the tower looks pretty cool. You've also got Terminal 2 in the background with all the Delta flights, Delta domestic flights. Earlier we had a lot of traffic at Tom Bradley, but right now the gates are all fairly open, so we're gonna get a big, probably a big arrival bunch here on the north side to fill up those Tom Bradley gates. We also have a lot of Delta aircraft that came in earlier today, parked at Terminal 3 and Terminal 2 So some of those should be going sometime soon. Take a look at the arrivals here at LAX. We do have a bit of a rush for departures here. We don't have any arrivals, I just checked. We do have quite a bit of rush for departures here coming up soon, so we should see some aircraft, even possibly long haul, bleeding up from the south side, because we have KLM going to Amsterdam 777-200. We have ANA going to Tokyo Haneda 789, and then we have a United 787-10 Dreamliner going to London, all at the same time. So it's very likely, plus all the other domestic traffic, so it's very likely we'll get a lot of rush here. Alright, we have Southwest coming in from Sacramento, Southwest 5388. 737-700. Left. It's 25 left. 25 right.
It's like it said 24 left. It's lined up to
No, it's only. It is. No, I see it. It's on the other side. Yes. It's a 747 too.
It's so cool.
It's a cargo. They go on something on the south side because the cargo operations are right there. Now it's a taxi.
737. It's closer.
It has 4 engines, so it's and then it has the hump on the front, so it's going to be a 747. Alright, here, let me show you guys a more action-packed part of LAX. We've got a bunch of aircraft at Terminal 2, and as you can see, Tom Bradley is pretty much empty, so at least on the north side. And we've got a lot of aircraft at Terminal 3. And Terminal 1, Southwest, got rid of all of its aircraft. A little bit ago, we had quite a lineup of Southwest jets. You can see on the distance there, landing on the south side is a 7-4. And right here we have American Eagle SkyWest 4874 coming in from Sacramento. An Embraer 175. Got JetBlue, I believe an A321 Neo, or not Neo, just an A321 taking off from the south side there. think if you look just behind the tails of those Delta aircraft on the right, the four bigger windows on the terminal are the Delta Sky Club. Those four bigger windows right there on the terminal are the Delta Sky Club. And I can see, I don't know if you can see on the stream, but I can definitely see some people there, some movement going on at the Delta Sky Club. We've got a Delta E175 getting pulled by a tug. I'm unsure whether that is, it appears as though it's going to be stored, going to be put in storage. Man, I wish there was more traffic right now for everyone to see, but... Oh, here we go. We've got... It looks like an exec jet. Bombardier Challenger. Probably. Bombardier Challenger 350. Touching down. With the nice bucket reversers. We've got a Southwest 737-700, that one earlier that just came in from Sacramento, taxiing quite quickly down to Terminal 1. We've got a few things coming in over there. Mostly Embraer 175s, although we do have WestJet 1514 coming in from Calgary. Please let me know in the chat what part of LAX you guys would like to see when there's no aircraft. Right now I have it at the tower, but I can also show you Tom Bradley. And it looks like we're gonna get some overflow traffic from the south side. We've got United coming up here on the north because of all those departures to the south. United SkyWest, Embraer 175. Want to see some great stuff, definitely go check out the we had Asiana super touchdown here at LAX on the north side. We also got Lufthansa 453 from Munich, touchdown here on the north side earlier. I'm hoping that we're going to get some more north side long haul departures. So far, the only thing we've seen from the south side or anything we've seen in terms of departures right now is this United E175. And we do have WestJet coming in from Calgary right now on final approach, although from what I'm thinking, I believe this United's going to go first. Unless it's not, because WestJet is getting kind of close. And I don't know, in the distance there, I think if you guys can see, I think we actually have a go around. It looks like an exec jet. I'll take a look closer into that. Looks like we have an exec jet going around. Oh, and it's not on the it's not on flight radar, so that's interesting. Yeah, so United there is waiting for WestJet coming in from Calgary. WestJet 1514, 737-700. Got some motorcycles there trying to race the 737. Although that 737's landing, so not necessarily the fairest of races. Alright, yeah, so now United SkyWest is on the move. United 55290 going to Redmond, California. Or Redmond is in Oregon. I think Redland is in California and Redmond is in Oregon. So WestJet is still occupying the runway safety area. Alright, here goes United Express, going to Redmond. Looks pretty cool going into the sun there. Quite a long takeoff for an Embraer 175. Alright, I'll pan back. Looks like we've got a Delta 76 here. Going to Honolulu. I'm hoping that's going to take off on the north side, because that would make sense. It's probably going to, because it's a short taxi and there's absolutely nothing on approach, and there's absolutely no line for departure either. So probably see Delta 443 taking off on the north side. We've got some Delta traffic coming in that just landed on the south. Oh, here we go. Okay, we've also got United 802 Heavy, a 787-9 Dreamliner from Hong Kong. That landing at LAX here in 8 minutes. We've got an exec jet, an departures, these long-haul departures are going to come up on the north side here. So we've got KLM 604 Heavy going to Amsterdam, taxiing right now behind the Tom Bradley West gates. It's just pushed back and started its engines. Let me see if I can get that for everyone. Right there, the blue plane coming out from behind the west gates. I'm hoping that's going to turn right now. I'm hoping it's going to turn. That aircraft is going to turn to its right, and we can get a north side long haul departure. And it looks like it might just be our lucky day. KLM 604 Heavy going to Amsterdam is going north. So that should be nice. And also we have Delta. Delta 443 going to Kahului. I believe that is also going to go north as well. So we should have two wide-body departures on the north side. With KLM coming in right there, KLM 604 Heavy, 777-200ER. Get some great sound. I believe the KLM is fitted with GE90s too. We've got Delta 443 and this American Eagle E175 touching down. We've got KLM and Delta lined up here to depart north side. We're going to give KLM the priority. Beautiful blue airplane. The absolutely massive GE90 engines. You can see just how much bigger the 777 is from the 767 there in terms of the actual width of the fuselage. And actually that one is a KLM Asia airplane. That always interests me too, the KLM Asia airplanes. Not quite sure why they say KLM Asia. I think that airplane normally does flights between Asia and Amsterdam, but I'm not sure because normally here at LAX we get the 787-10 from KLM, but lately I've been seeing the 777-200, and I'm not quite sure. My guess is that maybe they're seeing a reduction in demand for their route because the 777-200 I believe fits a few less passengers than the 787-10, so maybe they're seeing less demand for that route. Got two lined up right here, ready to go. Got two wide bodies lined up ready to go here on 24 right at LAX. Delta 443 going to Kahului and KLM 406 Heavy going to Amsterdam. Delta being a 767 and KLM being a 777-200. Both are waiting for, looks like an exec jet. It looks like a Cessna Citation. We'll watch that one come in. The exec jet stealing the spotlight from the big wide bodies. And now we've got Delta 443 on the move. (767-300). Following that up will be the KLM 777-200ER. And the exec jet still on the runway, so no turn and burn for Delta. And here goes Delta. And we're gonna pan back to the KLM 777-200ER going to the Netherlands, Amsterdam. And yes, we do, according to Flight Radar, we do have quite a bit of long-haul wide-body traffic piling up. Oh, and we have KLM 604 Heavy waiting for United 802 Heavy. I forgot about United 802 Heavy. 787-9 coming in from Hong Kong. And we've got KLM 604 Heavy lining up on runway 24 right for takeoff. And it should be going as soon as United 802 Heavy clears the runway. Beautiful GE90 engines. There's another example of what I was talking about. The right-hand engine cone being a little bit larger than the left-hand engine cone on some of the 777s. Should be getting a great sound. full engine fog. And we've got Delta 1567 going to San Francisco, 737-800, waiting for another 737-800 from American coming from Chicago O'Hare. Touching down very firmly. And we've got Delta 1567 going to San Francisco. Delta on the move. Delta 1567 just took off from 24 right. And we have Copa. Looks like Copa is going north. Leading off some of the south side departures. Give a little bit more room. Copa 472. Oh wait. Never mind. Copa 472 is just coming into park at Tom Bradley. I believe we have an aircraft on final. We have United Express from Reading. Oh, that's right. Reading, California, and Redmond, Oregon. You can see off in the distance there we have a United 777-222 taking off on the south side. United Airlines Flight 1170 going to Honolulu. And we have Southwest here. Southwest 2137 coming in from Phoenix, Arizona. 737-700. bit with the headwind. Touching down nice and firmly on 24 right. Back to the tower. And oh look, we have ANA pushing back. Right there out of Tom Bradley. You can see the tail just peeking out over the top of that building there. Blue ANA tail. Right in the center of the screen. Just to the right of the smaller tower, the second tower at LAX, over by Tom Bradley West Gates. You can see, and it is turning north, so I'm hopeful that we have a chance at a north side departure for ANA flight 125 going to Haneda in Tokyo. Of course, we have EK216 also pushing back from the gate from Tom Bradley. Of course, going south as the A380 does not hold the performance to take off from 24 right. We have Aeromexico, I believe, coming into park at Tom Bradley, coming in from Mexico City. We have Delta Airlines flight 290 and A350-900 pushing back from Terminal 3. Hopefully gonna go north for a north side departure. It would be great to have an A350 taking off the north. We have the Delta 320 there just coming in from Kansas City, and this United Express E175. Coming in from Reading, United Airlines flight 5579. We've got a lot of traffic coming out, a lot of long haul traffic. So crossing our fingers that some of it will come to north. I believe we might have a chance with ANA and this Delta Airlines 350 right here going to Charles de Gaulle. Normally we get a lot of the kind of evening time long haul departures here on the north side, but due to the construction on 24 left, they're now utilizing 25 right for a lot of the long haul departures. You can see Southwest taxiing in there. We do have another traffic on final here. DL2267, Delta Airlines coming in from San Francisco, A319-114. I'm gonna go ahead and check up on the Al Nippon Airways. We have a lot of arrivals going south, so I feel like ANA might go north. We have Emirates, we have American departures, we have Qatar, and Delta, all going south. And we have ANA coming, hopefully coming north. It's rolling in the north direction, but will it turn, make a U-turn? I hope not. We've got another Southwest plane coming from the south side, coming in from Denver, Colorado. Also do have some of those 777s that came in earlier, so Southwest going to Terminal 1. And we do have another Southwest Max being pushed back from the gate. WN 4094 going to Denver, just where that other Max came from. Hopefully this one goes north. And it looks like we might be getting lucky. We have ANA flight 125 going to Tokyo Haneda, looking like it's going to go north. 787-9 Dreamliner. We also have Southwest 2119 coming in from Las Vegas, 737-800. ANA 125 out in the distance, hopefully making its right-hand turn to go take off on the north side. And I think, yep, there it goes, taking the right-hand turn to take off on the north side. Here we have ANA 125 going to Tokyo Haneda. Rolls-Royce Trent 1000s. It's going to line up right here. 124 right. Go ANA 125s lining up on 24 right for takeoff. We have Southwest 4094 going to Denver, 737 MAX 8. Alright, we have Southwest 4094 going to Denver. Hopefully it's going to get on the move soon. I don't believe it's waiting for anything. Oh, no it is. Of course it is. So that to me looks like a 737-800 from Southwest. Or 700 coming in from San Jose. See if we can get a not a jittery pan. Man, that one going fast. And now we have Southwest 4094 on the move. 737 MAX 8 going to Denver. And after this departure, we have Delta 335 coming in from Boston to 757-200. We've got some Delta Embraer 175s getting pushed back there from the gate. A little bit. Should have Delta coming in fairly soon from Boston, and we have after that Southwest 320 from San Francisco. then after that, we have United 1413 coming in from San Francisco. And we have QF95 from Melbourne, a 787-9 Dreamliner, a Qantas. Landing on the north side. And then after that, we have QF15 from Brisbane, an A330-200. Although I horribly just mispronounced Brisbane. Delta floating quite a bit there. We have that Southwest from San Jose taxing in. We've got QF Qantas Flight 95 from Melbourne, landing here at LAX in about 8 minutes. Got Delta SkyWest 3883 going to San Jose, lining up right here on 24 right for takeoff. And then after that, we have Delta 3712 going to Sacramento. And we still have that Delta A350-900 at the stand, waiting to be pushed, going to Charles de Gaulle. So we'll see what happens to that one. SkyWest here doing a turn and burn. Rolling takeoff. And another long takeoff from one of the E175s. And we have, of course, another E175, Delta SkyWest. Going to Sacramento. And oh, we have Delta 290, the 359-41, finally pushing back from Terminal 3, going to Charles de Gaulle. And it looks like to me Delta SkyWest here is going to be waiting for Southwest. Southwest 320 from San Francisco, 737-700. blending into the sun. Nice silhouette there. Alright, we've got Delta SkyWest 3712 going to Sacramento. Lining up on 24 right for takeoff. There goes Delta SkyWest to Sacramento. And hopefully we're gonna have Delta right there. Delta 290 and Airbus A350-941 going to Charles de Gaulle in Paris. Hopefully we'll have that taking off on the north side shortly. Right now it's currently starting its engines. And I don't believe we have any traffic coming in on the north side right now. Except we do have a departure from Delta. Zoom out a little bit. (737-800). This one is Delta. It's not on flight radar. Very interesting. This one not on flight radar. Although I do know it is the Delta 737-800, so I guess we're about to find out where this one is going, if it shows up on flight radar after it takes off. We have Alaska 1127 going to Portland, 737-800. And we have Delta 290 going to Charles de Gaulle in the A350-941 on the move out of the alleyway between T1 or T3 and Tom Bradley. That one looking like it's going south, unfortunately. And we have EK 216 Emirates A380-800 taking off from the south side there. Have the unknown Delta right here, still not on flight radar, holding up the traffic on 24 right. And we have United Airlines 1413 coming in from SFO 737 MAX 8, sorry. And we have Delta lining up on runway 24 right for takeoff, still not labeled on flight radar. Not quite sure why. Alaska 1127 going to Portland, lining up on 24 right. Going to go ahead and turn on the ATC. Got full volume on that. Alright, so I think the one that just took off was Delta 2311. And ooh, right here, I did not expect this. Oh yes, I did. This is the Qantas 95 from Melbourne. 787-9 Dreamliner. And we have Alaska 1127 lining up to wait on runway 24 right.
Alaska 1127 and 24 right, line up and wait, traffic 6 miles an hour, Amber Air.
Last wait, 4 right, Alaska 1127.
Delta 1511 on chart, runway, train 24 left, full short right, 24 right, and lights are fully right.
Romeo South 24 left, full short 24 right, on 55.
Delta 1511, got cut off on the call sign, hold short right, 24 right at Romeo.
Sure, 24 right, Romeo, about 15 left.
Connect 95 heavy, cross line 24 left, continue bridge cruise, 0.75 at checkpoint. Connect 95, continue Alpha Alpha, hold short of Charlie, and contact ground point 75 at checkpoint.
I think the ATC I have is a little bit delayed because that Alaska took off right before ATC said anything. So we've got Delta 1511 going to Seattle, 737-800.
24 right, clear to land, LX 5380.
And we've got SkyWest, Delta SkyWest, I believe, landing on 24 right from Sacramento.
Alaska 1127, contact SoCal departure.
Alaska 1127, yeah.
As much as practical, plan to exit Alpha Alpha. Departures are within
We've got Delta SkyWest coming in from Sacramento, 3759.
Wind 24012.
Embraer 175. Right behind that will be Delta 1511 going to Seattle, and then right after that will be United 5380 from San Luis Obispo, and right after that will be United 387 and from Vancouver, and right after that will finally be Qantas 15 from Brisbane. Here's United 5380 coming in from San Luis Obispo. Embraer 175. touching down pretty late on 24 right. And Delta 1115, Delta 1511, not 1115, getting a move on.
1511, runway 24 right, line up and wait, traffic on the south north final. 24 right, line up, wait, Delta 1511.
This one gonna be pretty quickly ready for takeoff. And we have United 387 from Vancouver, an A320-232, touching down on 24 right. Floating quite a bit, just like a lot of the other aircraft here at LAX today, from the headwind. And we've got Qantas Flight 15 from Brisbane, an A330-200 on final. Alright, so Qantas is just cleared to land. Qantas A330-200. No. Got a Delta 319 taking off from the other side, or is that Air? No, yeah, that's Delta. We have American 1457 from Indianapolis. Landing at LAX in 2 minutes. And then we have BA British Airways Flight 269 from London Heathrow, an Airbus Super A380. Landing at LAX in about 10 and 6 minutes, hoping for a north side arrival. So we have American 1457 from Indianapolis. We have Southwest 1592 from Oakland. And then we have British Airways 269 from London Heathrow, an A380-800. Here's American 1457, 737-800 coming in from Indianapolis, Indiana.
WP Squawk 0201 South 2. DWP Southern Air radar contact 8 miles east of Los Angeles Airport, 50 Bravo space.
Next up we have Southwest 1592, 737-700 coming in from Oakland. And after that we have Speedbird 269, British Airways, A380-800 coming in from London Heathrow. We also have NH106, Al Nippon, coming in from Tokyo, Haneda. So we have Southwest, Nippon, Al Nippon Airways, and we have British Airways. 269, A380-800 coming in from London Heathrow. So after the Southwest, the A380 should be coming in. So this is Southwest 1592 737-700 from Oakland. So we have Speedbird 269, British Airways, an A380-800 touching down at LAX in 2 minutes. Just after the Southwest here. We also have Delta right here. Delta 1259 going to MSY New Orleans. An A321-211. Delta going to New Orleans, getting a move on.
Charles 1592, cross runway 24 left and Alpha Alpha, ground point 75.
Alright, left 24 left, and ground point 75.
Giving us full toga thrust for that A380 on a short final. Speedbird 269 here. An Super A380-800 coming in from London Heathrow. Speedbird 269 just touching down from London Heathrow, giving us full reverse. An A380-800. We also have Iberia, an A350-900 taking off from the south side of LAX. Well, I'm going to go back to that A380-800. that's an arrival from the south side. I believe that is Delta 301 from Atlanta taxiing into Terminal 3 to deplane. And we have Southwest here, taxiing quite quickly. The view of Tom Bradley as Delta comes in to go into that alleyway there, and Speedbird 269 will probably go down to the south side of LAX. And we have another heavy arrival, it looks like. ANA Flight 106 from Tokyo Haneda. A 787-9 Dreamliner. And we have Delta right there, 301, I believe it was. Yeah, Delta 301 from Atlanta, taxiing into the alleyway there between Tom Bradley and Terminal 3. We have Delta 1080, 737-800 going to Memphis. We have WestJet, flight 1515 going to Calgary, taxiing out to 2 for right from taking off. And we have United flight 2095, 757-300 from Chicago O'Hare. So Delta 1080 is now lining up to wait here at 24 right, going to Memphis.
cross 24 left, hold short of Echo, contact ground point 65. And Alpha Alpha, cross 24 left, hold short of Echo, point 65, that is 2097.
We've got Delta 1080 holding short for Delta 3969 from San Jose.
Got 4929 Tower, wind 24012, runway 24 right, code of land.
Here's Delta SkyWest 3969 from San Jose. Here's Delta 1080 lining up to wait here on 24 right for takeoff. 737-800 going to Memphis.
Delta 1080, runway 24 right, line up white traffic from off funnel. Line up white 24 right, Delta 1080. West 1515 at Romeo, cross runway 24 left, close short, 24 right. Cross 24 left, go to 24 right, West 1515. Star 3435, Village Tower, Romeo, cross runway 24 left, close short, runway 24 right. That's 24 left, down over Romeo, and hold up 24 right, so it's big, so it's
Delta 1080 taking off. Right. WestJet 1515 going to Calgary, holding short for American Eagle SkyWest 4929 coming from Sacramento. CRJ 700 out in the distance there.
Line up the way, West 1515.
WestJet 1515 going to Calgary is ready to go on runway 24 right. We've got United SkyWest 5647 coming in from Santa Barbara, a CRJ 700 ER.
Here, 21 leaving Los Angeles, Bravo Red Space, return for us, public park. What's it, 1515 guns, I still got a bunch. What's it, 1515, switch it, navigate.
Here we have SkyWest coming in from Santa Barbara, California, CRJ 700 ER. And in about 10-15 minutes, we have Singapore 36 from Singapore to Los Angeles. An A350-941 landing here at LAX on 24 right.
3435, room 24 right, line up away. 9 up and wait, Skywest, 3435.
So we have SkyWest, Alaska SkyWest 3495 going to 3435 going to San Francisco, an Embraer 175.
Gun 5647 at Alpha Alpha, cross runway 24 left, contact ground point 65. Cross left Alpha Alpha.
Alaska SkyWest taking off runway 24 right, going to San Francisco.
Thanks, I'm out these all things that work with the rubber, especially the harbor north. Maintain via far out of below 900 feet.
We've got Delta 291
3435, contact
and Airbus A350-941 landing on the south side in the distance there from Charles de Gaulle.
Tower South 977, about 12 out for it. South 977 Tower 23012, and keep right to the left. Little land,
Here's the Southwest terminal here at LAX. Looks like we've got a Southwest 737-800 getting ready to take off here. Going to Las Vegas. Southwest Airlines flight 1665.
It's turned on the wrong one.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
We also have on short final Southwest Airlines flight 977, 737-700 coming in from Salt Lake City. We have Southwest Airlines flight 2116 from Honolulu, a 737 MAX 8. We have Delta 2310 from Seattle, an A321-211. And we have Singapore 36 from Singapore, an A350-941.
Southwest 1665, are we waiting on flow for Vegas? Is that why we're here? Oh, 1665 released at 26. 26, Southwest 1665.
So right now that Southwest is waiting for something. I don't know what it's waiting for.
Angeles Tower, Delta 2310 over Dodger on the RNAV 24 red. Delta 2310 Tower 23011, runway 24 right, to the line. To the line, 24 right, Delta 2310. Southwest 1665 Romeo, cross runway 24 left, full short, runway 24 right.
We have Southwest 977 from Salt Lake City, 737-700. Here we have Southwest 1665 going to Las Vegas, 737-800.
Southwest 1665. 3035, runway 24 right, line up and wait, traffic on a 5-mile funnel. Line up and wait, 24 right, Southwest 1665.
So Southwest 1665 is going to be lining up here on runway 24 right, waiting for the previous traffic to clear the runway. We have Southwest 1312 or 3312 going to San Jose, the 737-700. And before that, we have Southwest 2116 coming in from Honolulu, a 737 MAX 8. Now we have Southwest 3312 going to San Jose, lining up and waiting on 24 right.
South 1665, contact, I got a punch. Southwest 3312, traffic on a 6-mile funnel over 24 right, line up and wait. I believe 24 right, Southwest. Southwest 2116 and outbound across from me 24 left, contact ground point 65.
And we have Delta 2310 coming in from Seattle, an A321-211. After Delta 2310, we have Singapore 36 coming in from Singapore, an Airbus A350-900. We have a great view of Tom Bradley in the sunset. here we have Singapore 36 Heavy coming in from Singapore. An Airbus A350-900, I believe. Yes, Airbus A350-900.
Access 3404.
And for the last of the day, I think we have Hawaiian here going to Honolulu. Hawaiian 9 going to Honolulu, taking off on the north side. An Airbus A330-200. This one fitted with the Trent 700 engines. It will be cool to finally start seeing the Hawaiian service with the 787-9 out of here at LAX. I believe they're going to launch that going to Kahului and as well as going to Honolulu. And the contrast between their A330 product and their 787 Dreamliner product is crazy. The cabin is quite competitive for many premium long-haul carriers like Virgin Atlantic and Qatar. But it's for a 4.5, 5-hour flight to Hawaii. We have Delta 1723 going to Portland in Airbus A319-114, taking off on 24 right here at LAX. This one giving a nice CFM buzz, hopefully. Those CFM 56 engines. And on final, we have Alaska 3404, which is, I believe, what this plane is waiting for. An Embraer 175LR coming from Seattle. And we have Delta going to line up on 24 right with Southwest and Hawaiian not far behind. Once again, this is Delta 1723 going to Portland, A319-114.
1723, runway 24 right, line up and wait, traffic on a 12 mile. 24 right, line up and wait, Delta is 1723.
Hawaiian 330 over there, waiting to take off. Can we hear the nice CFM 56 engines? They're gonna have to compete with these cars. We have Southwest Flight 785 going to San Francisco, 737-700.
United 1801, wind 24011, runway 24 right, for the line, traffic to the park right around. 24 right, clear landing, 8-0.
We have Southwest 785 getting a move on. Going to San Francisco. And here we have the plane we've been waiting for, Hawaiian 9, an Airbus A330-200 going to Honolulu. Powered by two Trent Rolls-Royce Trent 700 engines.
So 1723, contact, I got a departure. So 1723, contact, I got a departure. 1723, go to departure. 5 kilo, 24 right. So 865 kilo, LAX tower, wind 23011, runway 24 right, clear to land.
We have Hawaiian, I believe, waiting for United 1801 coming in from Washington Dulles at 737 MAX 9. Here's United 1801 coming in from Dulles, Washington Dulles. .737 MAX 9. And we have Hawaiian 9 getting a move on, lining up for runway 24 right. I can hear the engine spooling up a bit. It's probably gonna need a bit more power to get that wide body over the little hill.
Southwest 320, cross runway 24 left, all short runway 24 right. Cross 24 left, short 24 right, southwest 320.
giving us just enough time to clear these cars over here so that we can hear those Trent 7000s nicely. Hawaiian are they waiting? They're waiting for another one. They're waiting for Alaska, an E175. Alaska 3391 coming in from San Francisco. Way out there. I would think that the Hawaiian would be able to go between, but maybe not. Here's that Embraer 175 from Alaska coming in from San Francisco, Alaska 3391. Making some corrections into the headwind. And floating a bit, touching down a little late. Here goes Hawaiian readying their engines again. I do not see any traffic now. There should be a large enough window for Hawaiian to take off. And yes, here Hawaiian goes on the move. You can hear those Trent 700 engines spooling up a bit.
Hawaiian Manor, have your runway 24 right, Hawaiian has been waiting, traffic on a 7 mile per hour. Hawaiian has been waiting, 24 right, Hawaiian Manor heavy.
We have Lufthansa Super taking off on the south side, but we're going to stay with Hawaiian. Zoom in a bit. Take a look at the beautiful A330-200. And I think this A330 is going to have to compete for sound with these cars.
Please stay on the helicopters, altimeter 3003, squawk 0262. Squawk 0256, the altimeter is 3003, and I did. 60, tell you what I contact, 8 miles northeast of Los Angeles Airport, clear above red space view, the harbor roof south, maintain the far head of below 900 feet, towards the police helicopter heading site. about half a mile north of you, 1000. Hawaiian 900 heavy contact, look out for you. Good day, Hawaiian 900 heavy.
Alaska Horizon. Coming in from Boise. Embraer 175 and Southwest 320 going to Austin. Getting ready to take off here.
Again, 791 Chevy with a park right around. So 320 over 24 right, line up and wait traffic on the 7 mile bound. Line up wait 24 right, Southwest 320.
I think this 737 is going to be our last plane of the day.
Delta 388 at Romeo, cross 24 left, full short 24 right. At Romeo, cross 24 left, full short 24 right. Delta 2891, follow company, cross 24 left, full short 24 right.
Thank you guys for sticking around through the live stream, through all the trials and tribulation we got put through from YouTube, from the YouTube app, and trying to stream on a phone. I've zoomed in on Tom Bradley there just so you guys can get a final last view of LAX. There will be more content coming out soon on the channel. I've got a few videos in the works. I just posted a new Southwest trip report on the 737-800, and there's more where that came from, so got to work on some of those videos, hopefully get them out. And hopefully I'll be able to do more live streams here at LAX in the future. Don't necessarily foresee this becoming a big thing, but whenever I come down and spot, I think I'll live stream here. It's fairly easy to set up. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the content. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.